See, guys, I got a little time to talk to y'all for a little bit. Guys, with all these videos about narcissism, and by the way, I'm gonna leave y'all another link of that brother. Let me tell y'all, it's a good thing I didn't get it like this brother gets it in my 20s, because let me tell you something. It may have been a possibility I wouldn't made it to 43. Sometimes ignorance is bliss, like they say. Like realizing that, most women really don't love men. They just use us. And I take for an example, a guy channel I listen to, Denzimos. Even though he says he's a life coach and he talks about narcissism and all this type of stuff, it's this sadness to him. I don't even know if he realizes it, but it's this sadness to him and not just him, but people who make these narcissism videos on YouTube. It's kind of sad that you get up every day and you're talking about the world's problems. Like that's not any way to live either. At some point you got to advance past that. Now I'm studying the stuff that I'm studying about narcissism now, but I don't plan on staying in this. You see what I'm saying? Just think, if there was no narcissism, there would be no Denzimos. You see what I'm saying? At some point, we got to get past this. Now, I'll be honest with you. I talk to the Holy Spirit and I just be like, is there ever going to be a day where I can wake up in the morning and know that the people around me really care about me, like your friends really care about you, that women really love you and not trying to just use you and parasite off you and be narcissistic and hate on you and play mind games and manipulative games and all this type of stuff? Is there ever going to be a day where you can just exist among people, other people? You see what I'm saying? And not have to worry about all that stuff. That's what worries me, but I don't worry about it too much, y'all, because like I said, right now, the only love that seems to exist is the love that I have for myself. Like when I go get this 2-hour massage in a week or two, that's me. That's the best love you can have, is the love you give for yourself, the self-care that you give for yourself. And truth is, in this reality, most people don't love themselves, right? They're stuck in an endless cycle of parasiting off other people's. It's a very parasitic, the nature of this place is very parasitic. But again, just talking about all these people with the narcissism videos, some of them seem happy. Not everybody that makes narcissism videos seem like they, kind of sad or anything or any other kind of emotion. But it has to be I want to, like, do these individuals, can they actually imagine themselves waking up in the morning and not making a video about narcissism? Now, you guys hear my channel, I talk about many different things. Most of the time, you guys see I'm in a good mood, I'm in a positive mood, and that's because I don't have nobody parasiting off me. I'm just gonna be straight up with y'all. Every day I get up, all I have to think about is me. Like I told y'all, I'm not some woman's bearer of bad news. I'm not some person's object of disappointment. Not having friends and not having wives and stuff like that, and you get to be with yourself, that's the greatest gift God could have ever gave me in this reality, y'all, because it's parasitic. So all this talk about light, sometimes people try to make it seem like, oh, you're a loner, or they call you a hermit. Sounds like Hermes. Let me tell you something. If God allows you to be a hermit in this lifetime, He has done you you are highly favored if He's decided to let you be isolated. Because all He's gonna do is give you a bunch of downloaded shit that nobody else got to drop on except you. He did me a favor. Now, if I need to get with women that bad, y'all know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be on the first flight over to Cambodia. Okay? There are other options. This reality is a parasitic nightmare. Okay, so you get married, you have children. Well, what happens when you fall out of love with each other and then a man wants to go play around or the woman wants to play around? Then what you gonna do? It just seems like this whole creation is based on ignorance. You see, you gotta be delusional. I mean, think about this. Two young people, when do two young people have children? They have it when they're ignorant. People don't have children when they get wise, because don't nobody want to do that shit. They want to be free. They want to go on vacation. But when you're in your 20s, when I was in my teens and 20s, oh man, all I wanted was that black woman. That's all. Guys, that's all I wanted was me a sister. Unfortunately, at those times, they didn't want me. But those same sisters now in their 40s and late 40s and early 50s, now they looking at me like, man, I could have been their dream guy. Like, no, I wouldn't have. Because first of all, you didn't like me around that time, and now you know you ain't looking right for me to mess with you. So don't even try it. You see how parasitic everything is, y'all? And how everything decays? Being a hermit is the best thing God could have ever done for me, y'all. That's how I know I'm really blessed, is that he allowed me to be isolated. Rejection is protection. But anyway, I just want to, I do believe, y'all, remember, 70% of robots. I do believe that one day I will get to be around people that are like me. We won't have to be waking up every morning and making narcissism videos and stuff like this. But I'm just going to leave a link, y'all. This brother, he gets it. I'm glad I didn't get it like that when I was his age. I probably wouldn't have made it to 43.